What is cracking, everybody? This is Eric, the one and only Bay Area collector, and today I am bringing you a very fun, very memorable game from my youth that I had when I was a kid, and now I re-owned it. And that game is Pyramids of Ra for the Game Boy. Now, this game came out back in 1991 by Matchbox, but it was also developed in Europe. And one of the interesting things that I discovered was that an NES version of the game was supposed to come out. However, it was never made. There's prototypes out there of the gameplay. Like, you can probably download the game, but it never came out to the NES, but it did come out for the Game Boy. Now, what is Pyramids of Ra? Basically, you're an archaeologist out to discover different tombs in Egypt, and you go around these different rooms, these different levels. The game's a puzzle game, but you control. The funny thing is that you're the archaeologist, but it's basically a little ball. It goes around tiles. You jump around. When you see the gameplay, you'll see what I'm talking about. You jump into different tiles once. In order, you start in the starting point, and then you jump around to make your way back to the starting point again, which is also the ending point. In different levels, you'll discover moving tiles as well as tiles that you have to jump twice on them. So the game gets really creative in how you go about the whole aspect of the puzzles. They're very creative, but all in all, there's 5 tombs to discover. In each tomb, you have a bunch of rooms, and one of the weird things is that you'll notice that the level, if you stand around in the tile for too long, it'll crumble up and you'll die. Or you have to keep moving because there's a timer. But one thing I noticed that the faster you pass the puzzle, and the faster you go around the area, and you get more points in the timer, the higher the level of the room you will go into. This game, like I said, is a very memorable game of my youth. Originally, I bought this one at Woolworths for a couple of bucks. It was in the bargain bin, and I bought it alongside another Game Boy game. I wanna say I bought it around the same time. This Game Boy game is called the Delian Opus, which is another puzzle game. Which I want to get that one sooner or later. I'm gonna get it. It's another game for another time. Really fun game. But this one is really fun as well. You save the game through passwords. Each room, if you pause the game in each room, you get a password, and you can start off where you left off. But yeah, got my copy. This is not a very expensive game to own to this day. It is super cheap. I love the image of this, but it's very deceiving because here you think that it's gonna be like an adventure game where you're gonna go in the tombs, kind of like a side scroller, but it ends up being a totally different thing than the image. But all in all, this is a very underrated, very fun game. Very interesting that it was supposed to come out for the NES, but it never did. So you guys give this one a shot. You won't be disappointed. Once you get started with the puzzling, it gets very addictive. When I was playing the game, I kind of purposely died in some of the rooms so you guys can see what happens. But also, like, I got addicted to the gameplay. I was just like playing and playing and playing, and eventually I said, no, I don't want to make it too long. I don't want to drag on too long on the video. But yeah, it's worth a play for sure. Anyways, check it out. Hope you guys enjoy the gameplay of the game. This has been Eric, the one and only Bay Area collector. You guys take care. Peace out. you